Welcome back, guys, to Gaming with Coag. This is episode 9 of our Battle Brothers campaign. We are playing the Order of the Brotherhood with the Oathtakers. Company start here with the new FLC Flesh and Faith. Guys, in the last couple episodes, we had a mighty quest where we searched across the world, all these different areas for new brothers to join in the flock. For those of pure of heart, we've actually gotten up to, we had 9, now we are at 7. We've lost a couple brothers along the way, but we are slowly building up our company. We found ourselves back in Nebelheim, where we completed a couple of quests. They were being terrorized by monstrous beasts that we hunted down and slew, as well as some bandits that we fought in the last episode. We have completed our time here for now. There is no contracts to be had, and our road takes us ever northwards, is where I feel our calling is going. So let us head out now and see what the north has for us. It looks like we're already coming up to a town. Wardmark. There is 2 contracts here, and let us see what brothers are to be had. What's that? Wild man, butcher, thief. Oh, kill on the one. Militia. And a hunter. Nobody that tickles our fancy. Let's see. Taxidermist. And she can make war dog armor. I'm pretty sure our dogs all have armor. Yep, they do. It's actually while we're here, let's level up Saeed. What are we gonna do? I think he was supposed to just be our tank, so health, fatigue. Let's go ahead and boost up some of that resolve. That resolve's actually pretty low. Sporks, he's already got student. Let's get his health up a couple more times and then just pop on Colossus on him. In the meantime, as that increases all by 25. Keep it together. Trying to think of how. Like I said, dude, I'm not a professional. I don't know all the fancy builds that people use and stuff like that. I kind of just like read and build out each character as they come along. So I feel like Colossus would be great, but I feel like it's one of those that's like better later on, because it says hit points are increased by 25%, which also reduces the chance to sustain debilitating injuries when being hit. So I feel like it's on hit points, and then you add 25% of it. I mean, if we had more levels and more points stuffed into the hit points, that 25% increase, I feel like would be larger than, you know what I mean? So like, that's why I'm just like torn between like, well, should we take it early on, or should we, you know, let his health build up and then smack it on top of that? So I guess for the meantime, let's go ahead and get Steel Brow. Like I said, I think this guy's going to be our tank, since he's got the double hearts and hit points, triple hearts and fatigue. He's just going to be sitting there taking it and dishing it back out to so let's get Steel Brow so that it lowers his risk of getting hits to the head. Actually no longer cause critical damage to him, and it lowers that risk of him getting injuries to the head pretty quickly. So we get that, as well as Colossus, and those 2 stacked together should keep this guy alive a lot longer. Gunther now. Let's get him. I was hoping for a 3 over here. So let's just... Dang, this is actually a really shitty roll. Let's give him some more fatigue. I really don't want to take these 2s, but it's like everything rolled a 2. I guess let's just take this 3 in the heart and then the 2 in the melee defense for now. And then let's give him crippling strikes. That way it lowers that threshold for injuries because we want him smacking the head. Alrighty, let's check the marketplace. See how the goods and wares are selling here. We actually probably gonna need to get some more food soon. Oh, we still got some time. Oh wow, things are actually selling really good here. So let's... I was hoping these 2s are going for a good price. Looks like they're just buying for good. So let's go ahead and sell them these 2 large wolf pelts. I keep going back and forth on whether or not we want to keep that sling. I mean, we do have 2 witch hunters with crossbows, so let's go ahead and sell it. Let us sell that pickaxe. The more damaged one. We'll keep this hand axe for now. Keep the spears, that way one day we could have the spear wall. Let's go ahead and sell these falcons. I'm gonna keep on to these 2 flares for now. Just in case if we come across some flagellants that actually don't have a flare with them, when we hire them, we could automatically give them the weapon of choice. I think that's it, honestly. Let's take a look at the contracts now and see what is here. You look out Gunnar, the guildmaster's window, and watch men load a few wagons with goods. Gunnar, the guildmaster, joins you, 2 goblets of wine in hand. You take one and drink it all in one swig. The man stares at you. That wasn't cheap. You're supposed to enjoy it. You shrug. Sorry, can I have another to get it right? Gunnar, the guildmaster, turns around and goes to his desk. So, I need a caravan guarded to Talbach. It's 2 days to the east of here. Pretty simple, right? There's plenty of crowns in it for you if you're interested. He puts his hand on your shoulder, smiling reaffirmingly. I think I know an adequate compensation for your services. You'll be paid 620 crowns in the contract is that. We're going to accept. We're going to think about this. We're going to take a look at the map first before we do that and see if it's worth or wild and if it's going to the direction that we need it to be in. Let's take a look at the other contract. Conal the trainmaster shoves a sizable crate in your hands before he or you even says a word. Look at that. The cargo I need delivering has already found someone to ship it off. What wonder? He drops the theatrics. I need that taken to Talbach, where a man by the name of Ferdinand, the treasurer, is waiting for it. It may look small, but I'm willing to pay good crowns to be sure it gets there safe and sound. You interested? Or is it a little too heavy for your arms? Let's talk money. Yes, good. I was thinking about payment. For your task earlier, you'll be paid 80 crowns in advance and another 320 when the job is done. We'll accept, and we'll need some time to think of it. It kind of does suck that in situations like this, we can't take on more than one. Like, I wish I could stack a caravan mission and a delivery mission and do them both at the same time, especially since, as we just saw, they're both going to Talbach. So let's take some time. Let's look. Where is Talbach? It's actually way out here in the east, but they may have us, well, actually no, they'll probably have us go south and then head this way. Let's, let me see. There's actually is a road that cuts, it looks like, through here. No. It might cut through that forest. And then let's go ahead and take it. It's 620 crowns. It gets us back to this side of the map, which we still haven't explored over here, so we still would have access to that. So let us go. Brothers, let us gain the coin. We're going to go ahead and escort this caravan. It's going to pay double what the other contract is paying for, and our provisions will be provided. So it's going to help out with our food costs as well. So let us accept this contract. Let us leave, meet with the caravan hands, and head forth, brothers, to on the next journey. It was a 2-skull mission, so we have to be careful and see what types of bandits come. But like in the past, these wishes ain't that hard. Look, that 8 brigand actually just like ran away. So he probably doesn't want to have anything to do with us. Always waiting for a better time to attack. Like, I don't know what that was about. So the oath of fortification has been fulfilled. Texts of the ancient empire tell of military formations so tightly knit and compact they were like woven castles on legs. Hundreds of shields held together like the scales of a snake or the shell of a tortoise. The Brotherhood tried its best to replicate these theories. It always took a few moments to piece the elements together, but you never intended for it to be an exercise in excellence. The ancients had an empire for a reason, and you're a company of misfits and oath-takers. But by your estimation, which mostly starts and ends on whether or not the company still has a post, this oath was an outstanding success. Now it is time to lower the shields and the ancient empire forward and take on a new oath. And death to, I don't know what this means, like, and death to the Oathbringers. Like, we are the Oathbringers. Why would it read death to the Oathbringers? I think that's quite a funny choice of words there. Let us see if we could get into, yes, we did get in time. Just take a look here. It's been a little bit since we've been here. Beast Slayers. No, there's just a wire man. Let's take a look at a marketplace. Yeah, they actually sell these pretty well here. How much? This is 45. No, I think we'll do it okay. How is our food gonna sit? It's actually mainly gonna be gone by the time we get there. I don't know if I wanna grab that. I don't know, we'll see. We'll be around enough town, so I'm not too worried about it. We should get there in another day or so, which would give us another one more day wiggle room. I'm mad that those one bandits didn't attack. We actually could have used the experience points. Sitting alone at dawn isn't just a physical task. You must clear your mind of all obstruction and distraction, cutting away every element until you are left to darkness in its purest state, where mere glimmers can become divinations, brightly standing amidst all that which is black. And there it is, coming to you in an instant. Truth is an effervescent. Sorry guys, I don't think I've ever seen that word in my life. In its shimmering clarity, held out to you by the glow of young Ansem's hand, the truth of your purpose and the Brotherhood's future. It must undertake but one oath. So let's take a look. We could do the Oath of Righteousness. Beware the evil which has stolen into this realm. Set aside the worldly matters and dedicate oneself to putting our dead to rest once and for all. No man deserves to walk thrice across this darkened land, a young answer. So this is definitely once we start fighting undead. Our men will have a plus 50% resolve, plus 10 melee and range skills, plus 5 melee and range defense when fighting them. And our men will actually have a decrease when we're fighting any other foe. So this is not what we want to do right now. Oath of Vengeance. Young Ansem's family was killed by orcs during the Battle of Many Names. When he himself faced greenskins, it is said he seemed an unstoppable warrior, and his followers seek to emulate this venturous soldier of martial prowess. So just like the undead one, this one is specific to the greenskins. Let's see what the last one, Oath of Distinction. Young Ansem frequently pursued solitude, sometimes even on the battlefield. Prove yourself worthy in such a manner that not even the old gods may claim their eyes have heard and what glories they have seen. So our men are going to gain 40% more experience on top of increased resolve, fatigue recovery, and a little extra damage, but at the cost of we only receive these benefits if there are no allies on adjacent tiles, and our men actually do not gain experience for allied kills, meaning the only brothers that are going to be gaining experience during this Oath of Distinction are those who swing the killing blow. This, I think, is the only one we're going to take. It is going to be a huge burden when it comes to trying to level up our people, but at the same time, those that do pop off this boon and get that extra 40% experience, hopefully it mitigates that. The other ones, they're going to give us this, the burdens are just too high, because we have no way of knowing whether we're going to fight orcs or undead consistently enough to make this worth it. And going into every fight with a -5 to our skills, whether it's defensive or just regular melee and range skills, is definitely a burden that we do not need. So young Ansem's light has shined upon an oath of distinction. Let us walk in his path and follow his teachings. So we reached it. They are now well supplied, so let's go ahead and take a look at the marketplace then, since they are. Yeah, I see a lot of our food actually is about to go down. Oh, when did we get dye? I did not even notice that. Apparently at some point we got some red paint. I'm hoping to find like another like two-handed weapon that's kind of like busted, but you know what I mean, like good enough to where we could get it. This wolf fork isn't bad for 500. We just need some brothers to be able to wield it. Again, dude, like this padded leather for only 130 is actually pretty great, even though we have to patch it up. Let's go ahead and buy this grain for now. Let us see if there's any. Oh, there is another witch hunter. We have enough. Yeah, we could totally pick up Thedubard, the witch hunter. Let's go ahead and get a third witch hunter into the party. It is going to add to the cost of our daily wages, but we should be fine. We still have 5 days left. Let us hire a new brother. Let's take a look at him. He's huge. So huge actually isn't good on range, because because of how big of a target that he represents, he actually gets a -5 negative to his range and melee defense. He could smack a hell of a lot harder, which isn't something we want on a range guy. So, oh shoot, that sucks. Let's just give him the padded vest. Now He actually has a better crossbow than Sigvald. Sigvald, we actually need to look into investing in the normal crossbow for him. So his skills, they're actually not really all that. He does at least have 1 star on the range skills. So hopefully when he levels up, and he actually doesn't have any in fatigue. So we'll see how this brother ends up. There we go, +4. Let's skip. I would have loved to get that +2. I guess let's go ahead and grab the health and that +3 melee in case he does get into melee. Get student first thing. There we go. So let's think about. See, they don't want anybody on any adjacent. Oh, no, I don't like that. I think we need to keep our brothers together and let them spread out when needed. Over him in the middle since he has the shit with crossbow. We'll get another war dog and get to him as well. Have all of our backline people have the war dogs. I'm thinking about starting. Yeah, Saeed actually has like 40 something range skill. I'm thinking if we, well, it does take fatigue to switch out. I don't know, I'm just debating to play kind of like with these bundles of javelins. Have him start the fight with them in his hand, chuck him a couple times until he gets engaged, and then switch off. We at least can get a round or 2 off and get 1 or 2 javelins off. I don't know, let's just do that and see how that does him. See, it does affect his weight having something in his offhand. It's only by 2. I don't know, let's see. We'll test that out, see how that does. Let's see what the contract has. Ferdinand the Treasurer angrily shakes his head. Brigands have been tearing up these parts for far too long. I sent the lad Lars' son to go find them. And you know what? Only his head came back. Of course the idiot brigands sent one of their own to deliver it. We captured and interrogated him. So now we know where they are. The man leans back, peddling his thumbs one over one another and thought, I do not have the men, but I do have the crowns. What say I slip some your way, and you slip your sword their ways? How many crowns are we talking? He opens up on his hands. I'm tight on crowns, so before you ask, this is all I have right now. I'll give you 160 crowns in advance and another 650 when the job is done. I want you to slay those bastards for what they've done to us. So we're going to accept his contract. There is no other contract to look at, and this is right off our alley. Let us go forth now in young Ansem's way and prove our distinction out among those around us. Let us build upon our renown, and let each of us in the Brotherhood make a name for ourselves. Oh, so they actually have fortifications, some brigand guns, and oh, it looks like a brigand raider that is engaged in. We're going to try to spread out a little bit more than we normally do. Just so that we could get that Oath of Distinction off. Because yeah, we're just going to have to mess around and see how it does. Definitely going to go after him first. With that big axe, he's the only biggest struggle that we have right now. Alright, let's see how well this does. They actually jumped in pretty close. We actually throw more than one. That's great. Alright, we'll have to take a look. That was Saeed. We'll have to see what his experience gain is after this. Let's go ahead and move Gunther here and try to dump this guy. Let's move him here. Just trying to... There we go. Keep up with our Oath of Distinction. So we're actually gonna move forward. Alright, he's done. I guess let's get him. I'm just gonna go ahead and put him here just in case if any of these guys try to run up onto our crossbowman. The newest witch hunter actually does not have, I didn't put a dagger in his second hand. Surprisingly, we actually don't have a lot of daggers. Normally when I play this game, a lot of wicked thugs that we end up fighting just have like a shit ton of daggers, little pocket knives that they're robbing people with. So, alright, so we'll definitely see how we're spread out. I'm hoping that this is enough to pop off the other distinctions stuff. Alright, so he's moving in. Okay, he did try to go after us, which is fine with me. Got him down. Alright, now yeah, let's take a shot at him. Since these two, it is going to take reduce our chances to hit, but it increases chances to hit all three of them when we do that. Let's go after him. There we go, got him down. There we go. I think it's actually, I think I like having that Saeed with those javelins, taking advantage of that 42 range skill that he started off with. Let us kill this brother. See, I wonder if this counts, so let's try see how his skills look there and if he got the kill off. Definitely gonna run them down, and oh, I really thought that was gonna do it. There we go. Okay, so Theobald got a kill. He got one. He got one. See, I don't know if it's giving them that plus 40% experience gain. You know what I mean? Because look, Sigbald got 78 experience, only one kill. So is it no adjacent ally to the enemy or adjacent ally to you? You know what I mean? Because that's what I think is what it is that's popping off the plus 40%. Is that it requires you to kill an enemy that is not engaged with any other ally. Is how I'm thinking it is. So, because based on because that's the only reason why I could think. Everyone else got 47. I mean, I think they got the normal experience gain that you would get from just making a kill. But him, Sigbald got 1 and 78. And Sigbald must have been the one that shot, you know, he shot somebody that was engaged with one of our people and killed him. Alfred the Idol actually did get the 2 kills. Those javelins did come in handy. We actually got a good bit of crowns and some tools and ammunition. We got another one of those woodcutter axes. We'll probably continue to sell those. I just like keeping a hold of one of them because they are a decent two-handed weapon. I mean, 35 to 70 damage is pretty amazing, and they're pretty effective against shields. So we actually might keep one. Let's go ahead and keep 2. That way maybe later on we'll sell them. We'll sell these short swords. Might keep this spear, just get up to 6. That we're able to have a sturdy spear wall, and then that'd be it. We could sell those shields. Yeah, pretty great. Excellent job, brothers. Let's go ahead and take a look at Saeed. Let us level him up. Definitely get this +4 here. Let's go ahead and get some of his resolve up since it is so low. And let's increase his melee defense for now. There we go. Let's take a look at the pork. So he's already got student. think here. Quick hands, recover. Nailed it. This guy's just probably gonna be like a frontline troop, you know what I mean? Just kind of like a jack of all trades right now. Let's just get this crippling strike, slowing enemy's thresholds for wounds. Or maybe Pathfinder. I mean, recover would be good. It would reduce the accumulated fatigue by 50%. So it's like we spend the whole turn recovering, but then you're able to come back and do a lot more for those prolonged fights. I think if we were to make this guy a dual, like throwing weapon and melee thing, bags of bolts and quick heads would be great. That way he has like all the javelins as well as different weapon loadouts that we can switch him to. But I feel like he should, like if we get a brother that has like stars in both melee and range skill, that might be something that we do. Bye-bye. Let's just maybe give him fast adaptation. What I think is like we do 2 javelins. If the first one misses, then this gives me an automatically plus 10% chance to hit right after that. You know, so if I miss like 2 of them, the next round, you know, I'm looking with a plus 20% chance to hit on top of that. It's kind of like what I'm thinking. Yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's just do it. See how it works. We're just building around, messing around. See what works, what doesn't work. Do some of our own testing with that. Definitely, guys, if you have any thoughts or ideas on builds or how to level up and build out our characters and for what they want to do, I'm definitely open to suggestions and hearing your feedback when it comes to that. So let us see what Ferdinand the treasurer's desk is blanketed in dirty and unfolded scrolls. He's smiling warmly over them as if he's crowning over a pile of treasure. Trade deals everywhere. Happy farmers, happy families, everyone's happy. It's good to be me. And of course it's good to be you, Sir Sword, because your pockets just got a little bit heavier. The man tosses a small purse your way, then another and another. I would have paid with a larger satchel, but I just like doing that. He cheekily tosses another purse, which you casually catch with a sort of an unamused plop of a man who still has fresh blood on his sword. So we've gained a bunch more crowns. There's still no one we want here. Let's just check the marketplace one last time before we head off. Oh wow, they're actually buying shit at such a shitty price. I don't mind. Yeah, not do anything here. Taxidermist. Don't have nothing for her. Let us head forth then. Let's go ahead and take the time. Let's actually go through these woods. While traveling the land, Alfred gets struck by bird shit. It hits his sword hand and splashes crosswise all over his armor. Ah! His arms go wide like chicken wings as he looks at the damage. Bloody hell, just my luck. Yeah, don't dwell on it. It's a lot going on. Course, just warm that day and that's all. Oh, it lowered his morale. He's now just content. Let us go through these woods, brothers, and let's see if any foul beasts are lurking within them. We shall ensure that the light is pure and these people are safe, for that is the will of the Brotherhood and the will of Lord Ansem, to protect the meek. We go check these woods. Looks like nothing is around here. All these bogs. Sometimes you can get lucky and found all sorts of foul beasts within them. There's actually one scroll mission here, but let us foresee if there's any brothers in this town. There's actually an OATHTAKER, but oh my god. Like, 14,000 gold, guys. Like, this is why I couldn't just do like a straight, like, we only going for OATHTAKERs. We would never be able to hire a brother, period, if we did that. But there is a monk to be had, a brotherhood who has dedicated his days to worship. So Windekind, the quiet monk, has spent untold days worshiping the old gods in Newdorf's monastery. Unfortunately, a child accused him of behavior unbecoming of a monk. Nobody knows the truth behind the story, but Windekind did not last much longer at the church. While Windkind's hands are better clasped in prayer than around the handle of a sword, few mercenaries have the sense of resolve that he does. We're definitely gonna hire him. And let us take a look at our new brother. He is huge, so he gets extra relay damage, but he has those negative modifiers to his things, and he's actually always a pessimist. Wow, he's a shitty monk. So let's go ahead and take a look. He does have a star in melee skill, so it looks like he's just going to be a frontline brawler. Let's look at his stash and give him some armor. Let's give him the helm. Well, this is actually better. Let's give Saeed this guy. Oh, him that, him this one. And then, yeah, 110. Alrighty, and then, let's see, he does have an increase to his melee skill. Let's actually put him over here. And then just, let's give him the axe. Let him be the one chopping some shields if needed. There we go. Give him the hand axe, that way we have someone if we need to start chopping shields away to be able to get to them, that he's able to do that. We'll keep Saeed having the mace, that way he's able to knock people, stun them. And then our javelin guy to get some extra volleys on lower armor targets. Looking pretty good. Welcome to the Brotherhood. At this, they, like I said, 14,000. They do come with significant good stats. Like, look at it. He's got like a military war ammo right there. So, damn. So let us take a look at the contract. As you settle into the room, Jibab, the trademaster, finishes the goblet of cobalt wine and heaves the cup out a window. You hear the din of it clattering hollow far, far away. He turns to you. While walking the roads, brigands swarmed my wagon and made off with all my goods. They left me my life, which is fine, but the gall of what they did keeps me up at night. I see their sneering faces, hear their laughter. I believe it was a message to go after me, because I refused to pay their tolls. But now I'm ready to pay a toll to you, Sellsword. If you go and slaughter these vagabonds, I'll pay you a tidy toll indeed. What say ye? What is Nudolf willing to pay? Rest assured that what I'm offering you now is a fine price for your work. You'll be paid 100 crowns in advance and another 380 when the job is done. So we're going to go ahead and accept this offer. This is the only contract here, so let's just go straight in and accept it all together. And with that, brothers, I will end the episode here. Thank you for joining me here on Gaming with Korag. guys. If you like the content, hit that like button, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below. What are your thoughts on this? How do you feel about the two brothers that we gained this episode? Windikind the monk and Thordobard the witch hunter. Let me know your thoughts in the comment below. If you have any name suggestions for these guys, I am happy to take them down and pick them out and change some names. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Until next time, bye bye for now.